Hey guys, back and we are playing Cyberpunk 2077. We just finished the Phantom Liberty expansion DLC. Got endgame on that, at least on my first playthrough. I didn't get all the endings or anything, just the one that I played through it. And now we are ready to do endgame of the main story. I sort of know the different options and how to get the different options, and I think I have access to all of the different endings. But there's one particular ending I really want to try out, and I don't know if I'll succeed in this stream, but I want to try out the secret ending where I go in alone as Johnny or whatever to take on the tower. And I've heard it's really difficult, and if you die, you have to start all the way from the beginning again. There's no saving or something like that. I want to try it out. I want to see if I can do it. And so that is the plan for today and this stream. Maybe we'll do other endgame stuff afterwards, but I want to try this one first and then see where it goes.
Night City International and Translunar. Don't wait.
Let me just check audio and make sure everything's coming through. Hang on.
And take off for the stars. Taste true freedom. Be who you want to be. Pursue your heart's desire at the destination of your dreams. Because the stars are just your springboard. Orbital Air wishes you
Alright, we are ready. I think I've sorted out everything I can. Let's go. I'm charging my main controller up, so I know there's a lot of dialogue between now and before we actually get into the fight. So I'm using my second controller while that charges up a tad bit. So I don't run out of battery.
男が来ました。武装しているようです。もちろんです。わかりました。
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all. This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
I know. I'll be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits. Listen, first sign of trouble, meet Delta.
花子様がお待ちだ。
She emptied the place. Shit.
Excellent. You have come.
Let's step to it then.
Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu killed your father, now...
I knew. From the start.
You knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
You knew, but didn't do a thing about it. Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
No idea.
Family. Our family. I was to be its heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different.
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly. That it is difficult.
He's your brother. It's been hard. It'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts
Nani, please
sprouted
don't.
then. They grew yet greater in your hideout, when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
My father was right about my brother. He never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart. It will bring justice. Did you bring Soul Killer, as we agreed you
Finger
would?
on the trigger. Don't say a word.
Of course I didn't bring Soul Killer. Afraid we don't know each other that well.
You prefer to keep your guard up. Understandable, but unnecessary. We are here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning? Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City, beneath Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Wanna leave?
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
This is gonna be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
Sure know how to prick up my ears. Go on, talk.
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step in it.
He must be made to take responsibility for his deeds. Is everything in order?
Sounds like dirty laundry. A family matter. Why should I get involved?
You already are. You willed it so.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様、そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend. The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my brother.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
Offer's intriguing. Need to think about it.
Naturally. But think quickly. Yorinobu is on high alert after the parade. He may harbor suspicions.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
Are you well?
Yeah, it's just,
You are bleeding.
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
No worries about that.
You could use some air. Right now.
I'm gonna try for the secret
I
ending.
warned you.
What are you doing?
That's what I want to try to do.
Could be hours from it now, V. You can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me. See what I'm getting at?
Of course I can see. You want me to hand over the keys?
I want to save your life. Pop some pseudo-endotrizine, scooch, and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Yeah? How exactly?
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure.
Don't stand a chance without help.
Right about that. But that's why I'll bring Rogue. She's not rusted through just yet.
Yeah, no.
Plus, she owes me.
Maybe she'd have stuck her neck out for you half a century ago.
Yeah, to like
but
go
now,
the rogue route
I
and then
don't
wait
see
5
it.
minutes.
I'll convince her. After all, we know a thing or two about ops like this. We'll blast our way into Socket
Is it really
Tower,
hard?
just like we did back in the day.
I'm curious if it's like a
Then
really
find a way
difficult fight.
inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
What about Pan Am? She offered help.
Listen, I know you and Pan Am got a thing going. I get it. I do. But that's what makes it such a shitty idea. You don't want to rope her into this. Made the same mistake myself once. You don't want those people involved, their lives on the line, possibly on your conscience. Our one hope is sitting at the afterlife right now, and her name is Rogue.
Need more time. Need to...
Don't you get it? Time is something we are fresh out of.
Gotta stop you, dickhead. What's your scheme? This is my body. I make the calls.
Not this time.
Johnny.
Jesus, look at you. Can't even... Great, you checking out again?
What? Am I?
No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Vic?
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
My head...
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
feels like...
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Tell him it was your guardian angel.
Huh?
I, wasn't completely myself.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
So, how bad we talking? That bad, huh?
All right. That should be a little better. Try sitting up. Carefully.
I'll try. I think I'm getting some feeling back.
Slowly.
Another victory for the history books. Well, looks like I can sit up all right. But I can tell you don't have good news.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
I know, Vic. I'll try. Soon.
No. You'll do it now. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find a last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you, and you alone.
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel. Endotrizine, Rogue, Sokka Tower. Only way this is gonna work.
Enough, Johnny. I just gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine.
Just
not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do it.
Whatever you decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
Hey V, I heard. Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Sure, lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on.
Dude, I'm scared of the secret ending, dude. How difficult is this shit gonna be?
Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Oh, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but he found the courage to bet on himself. After I brought him here.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that? I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Thanks, Misty. You were right. Choice spot. So what did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now. Take your time.
Fucking scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go our way. Just fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
I'm calling Pan Am.
Pan Am.
Just want to hear her voice.
Sure as hell hope it's that and only that.
Hey.
Pan Am, hey.
Do you know what time it is?
Sorry to wake you this late.
Is that why you called? To apologize for interrupting a good night's sleep?
Something I gotta do today. Gonna be high risk, big time, but I have to.
What is it?
It's not for comms. Not really.
Then shut up and tell me where you are. In the city?
Yeah,
Okay, then plant your butt somewhere and wait. I'm on my way.
you don't get it. I can't wait anymore.
This has something to do with what you were telling me before?
It does.
Well, I'll say one thing. There's always a way out. Here's what you need to do. You need to take a few deep breaths. Then rethink all this. Hard. And then you can call me back. Do you know why? Because I am here for you.
But
End of discussion.
Well played.
wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise.
Probably for the best. Would have said too much anyway. Was good you called. Wish I'd have had the chance to. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Mm-hmm. Then you tried to kill me.
See exactly what I mean. Trying to save your sorry hide now. You can let me do that. Or you can try Pan Am and her tarmac rats. But then their lives will weigh heavy on your soul. Or you take Arasaka's deal, but then you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
Think you ought to go with Rogue. Two of you together got the best shot.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Did I click this or did I just wait till he talks? I guess we just wait, huh? I wish you didn't have to wait 5 minutes. This is absurd. Do I need to press that hang on, need a minute thing, or? Dude, watch, I'll die like in the first gunfight, dude. Jeez.
Kinda tough deciding which of your friends get to die, isn't it? Good news is you got this one chum who's already dead. And he'd be honored to join you on a wild suicide run. You, me, and Arasaka Tower. Kinda sounds like a Eurodyne lyric, I know, but trust me, we'll go fucking Nova.
This plan, what would it entail, exactly?
Plan? Well, might be how Rogue operates. I say you grab the hottest iron you can find, stride in the tower's front door, and cut your own path down to the lower levels. If Mikoshi's deep underground like Hanako claims it is, you'll just have to find the elevator.
If I gotta die, rather fall into my grave, gun in hand and on fire, and not drag anyone down with me.
Huh. You just discovered what it takes to become a legend. Grab your iron. Let's mobilize.
Welcome to Arasaka Tower.
Time to party like it's 2023.
Are not allowed on the premises. We wish you a pleasant day.
Target in sight! Closing in! Shoot!
Careful. This is their house. Got a game plan all polished and rehearsed. Before the first tower went up in smoke, labs were underground. Elevators what we want. Shit. Needs an access token. Need to find a guard with some chops. Status. He'll have our access token.
Gonna investigate.
Why the hell are you here, dog? Nail him! Taking heavy losses!
So far, so good. Got it.
Target hit! Fire! He has combat implants! Changing hostile!
Starting to think this plan wasn't batshit crazy after all. Net Run Operations Control. Sounds like a good place to run a mega facility from.
We plug in your output there. See how she settles in.
I'd expect a very warm welcome down below if I were you.
Good. If we're going out, it better be with fucking fireworks.
Is my like health
Gonna
depleting the
be an
whole way
ambush,
through?
no doubt. Just focus. You're better than them. Motherfuckers got no love for foreplay. Brace yourself.
Bury you! Enemy contact! Shoot that builder down! Focus fire, goddammit! They're opening fire! Shoot! Hey, so! Back up!
Over here. Ain't no expert, but sure looks like the tower's mainframe to me.
Guess we just see what happens when we jack all in.
Enemy
Heads up.
contact! I have to get down! I surrender! Do what you want, just let me live! Take up! Hit, hit! Keep firing!
Wait, what? Do I need to go down there or?
Throw down your weapon!
Surround the target.
Engaging hostile!
No, no.
Moving into the kill! Go, go, go! Nail him!
Neutralizing threat.
Surround him! Shoot him! Shoot!
All right. Not exactly seeing any slots.
Mainframe's under the floor, most likely. Need to find a way to eject it.
Nah, like a goddamn adventure game.
He's chipped!
How do I do this?
Term. Think you can use it?
We'll find out.
Damn, could really use you right now, Spider. This what we're looking for? Okay, and?
Cover you! Go, go, go! Fire! Fire! Give up, damn you! Open fire! He is not me! He's taking cover! Go, go, go!
That's the slot. Let's make Alt at home.
Sure hope your X-output performs as advertised.
Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
Security system overrunner. I am in control. Certain personnel neutralized. The path to Nakoshi lies open.
Come on, let's go.
Arasaka netrunners have stormed the tower's systems. Stopping their advance is my priority. Continue on your way alone. I've cleared a path, but you must hurry. An elite security unit is following you.
Alt! You here?
What's with the door? Don't strain yourself now.
Smash it!
Oh, that's stupid. All for naught. Come here. Struggle if you I will finish the strong. You spend so very human and disgusting. Mercy is disgusting. Struggle if you wish.
What the fuck?
Must be eradicated! Out of ammo! Rip!
Where is Rome? Wanted no part of this raid, you idiot. Once I finish with you, I'll hunt her down.
Extremists must be eradicated!
Dude, what the fuck is this, man?
Survival fate is strong.
Hurry to Mikoshi before they launch another attack.
Johnny Silverhand sends his regards.
Are you fucking with me now?
He's got a point, V. Shut up and finish him. Be done with it.
Took down Johnny's arch enemy. Gotten good, I guess. Damn, it feels nice.
Can I save now? Still no. But I presume that was the like final big fight, huh?
We saw this place in a dream.
Find the access points.
Come on, not much further to go.
Immerse yourself in truth. I will be waiting.
Don't know how, but it worked.
I want V to come out of this one. I feel like if Johnny had the choice, he'd let I do want to see the Johnny like ending, like where Johnny survives also. But in this one, I'm on the other side. I think so many people have screwed with John. I mean V. I think John is like the last type of person who would want to like betray him, like V. Just like yeah, you survive. Cutlet, please don't. See, I have a theory that John V has the potential of surviving, even though he's got a limited lifespan. I know if he survives, he's gonna die soon, right? I get that. But I think there's also like a possibility that V could survive, figure a cure similar to the way Songbird found a cure for herself. It's not necessarily a guarantee that V will be there.
Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky.
And again, I just feel like Johnny's not the type to be greedy
upon a
about
table.
the life, surviving.
Let us go through certain half-deserted streets.
Like even though like
The
theoretically
muttering
he wanted to
retreats
survive, I
of
think
restless nights in one-night cheap hotels. And sawdust restaurants and oyster shells.
can I fall off this and then have to
Streets
restart
that
everything?
follow like a tedious argument. of insidious intent
Please tell me I can save the arteries now.
to
I want to
lead
see
you
both
to an
endings.
overwhelming question.
I want to see both endings.
Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit.
Maybe when I'm doing the rogue playthrough, I'll see like Johnny's ending. Like, I think in this one, Johnny would straight up say you just survived and try to figure a way to survive. I don't think he'd be greedy about taking over.
You're here. Who was right, you cranky bastard?
Ha! You were right, V. You were.
And who just ate their words?
Oh, fuck off.
Should probably hurry before Arasaka sends reinforcements. Where's Alt?
Haven't caught on yet, have you?
What? What do you mean?
Alt's already split us. Once you jacked into Mikoshi, she lit you up with Soul Killer.
Your output don't fuck around.
If they've already been split up,
girlfriend.
then it's very possible Johnny will survive even if V survives.
Hey, Alt. So seeing as we seem to have the soul splitting out of the way, what's next?
I am currently verifying the checksum and eliminating engram copy errors in the process.
Wait, you mean... Am I a construct?
She means you followed in my footsteps. Next step's to copy you into the Gonk's brain.
Wait, hold on. I want to know what the hell happened to me exactly.
I applied Soul Killer to separating your two psyches, thereby creating V's distinct construct. An added analgesic protocol precluded any perception of pain. I was unable to eliminate all the changes made through the Johnny data incursion and override, but V's engram integrity remains high.
Meaning you can transfer his psyche back into his brain?
As if onto a blank, virgin partition.
You two still plan to obliterate Mikoshi?
Mm-hmm. It's gotta burn.
What about everyone locked away there?
I will free them. Take them with me.
Cut the crap. You'll gobble them up like so many morsels of code. Make them part of you.
As if they could hope for anything better. Come on.
So that's really it. We're done. You kept your word.
There is one aspect I failed to take into account.
Alt? What?
The body is a key factor in this transaction. DNA reconfiguration by the relic has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons.
Christ, will you just skip to the end?
After I transfer your construct into your body, you will die. It is inevitable. It is imminent.
Fuck.
You shall live for about 6 months, perhaps somewhat more.
No. There's gotta be something we haven't thought of.
Your body will see you as an intruder.
But it's my body.
The biochip's nanites have altered it permanently. The body is now Johnny.
Alt, give us a minute. V and I need to talk.
I can't believe it. Everything. All we did. It was pointless. I've had enough of this. Of everything. You most of all.
Perfect. 'Cause we're sticking to the plan. I'm going with all fuck knows where. You're keeping your body.
Where's she even gonna take you?
Beyond the Black Wall. To become part of her. Whatever the hell that means.
What's it like? Beyond the Black Wall?
Yeah, this is what Johnny would want too.
Assuming I don't lose my fucking mind. At least no one can ride my ass there.
What about hanging around as a construct? Just till we find another way.
Finding another way would mean making a deal with Sokka. I'll pass.
Didn't think life was worth clinging to. Not at any price, anyway.
'Cause it ain't.
Wrong. That light beyond the Black Wall. See? That's hope. Could be the flames of hell or heaven's grace. Might also be an engram reading code. But it's a promise of survival.
We've learned how to turn into pure data, but an animal still prowls inside us. And its instinct to survive almost can't be extinguished.
Yeah. That instinct's part of being human. But so is denying it.
Is there really no other way?
As I said, Johnny can retain the body, remain there, while you come with me.
Guess I meant. I don't know.
Dude, why would V go with
Happier
her and not
ending.
Johnny?
For everyone involved.
It's way smarter Johnny goes
Here,
with her
for
and V
folks
comes
like
out.
us.
And then
Wrong
there's a
city,
possibility you'll see Johnny
wrong
in like this
people.
fucking Blackwall thing in another game. V
You
has a
have the
chance
right
to
to make a
survive.
choice you have
He's got 6 months to figure out a
through
cure.
will and endeavor. This bridge leads deeper into cyberspace. Cross it and permanently sever the connection with your body. The path to your body passes through that mortal well.
Oh. If you were me, what would you do?
You should come with me.
What's that mean for me exactly? Am I gonna...
Why would V ever
Become like
become a
you?
construct?
I was in that
It is
river.
way more
I
important that
understood how to
Johnny goes with
survive.
her.
I cannot
Like
speak
V
for
is
you.
like the fucking
Beyond
merc.
the Black Wall, dangers
He's
lurk.
like, no
It is no
chance. He has to
sanctuary.
take the body.
But it's better to be
Johnny
a free
taking the body and like
spirit
surviving in the
shredded
real
into
world
wither,
is
trapped in a
absurd.
dying body.
Don't do it, V. You've been running from
Even
this all
Johnny
along.
knows this.
It'll change you. You won't be you anymore.
And you?
Already took that first step a while
Yeah,
back.
dude.
I'll have an easier go of it.
I told you. I said I wanted you to have my body. But I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. We knew all along this is how it would play out.
Don't fuck with me right now.
Only if you cut your pathetic "I'm sorry" bullshit.
I mean, Jesus. I'm about to shred a comrade and a chunk of my own soul in one fucking go. Got no idea what that shit feels like.
Sounds kind of familiar. We know that attitude. CV, stand with you whether you like it or not.
Wait, I don't understand.
Goodbye, V. And never stop
There's
fighting.
no fucking way the like canon ending is Johnny taking V's body and V going into the Black Wall. I mean, at least the way I played fucking V, he was a fucking dumbass. He was just like a fucking meat shield to like kill like kill and stealth kill and do all sorts of nonsense. But he ain't fucking surviving in fucking some cyberspace, dude. I was a putz when it came to like fucking like technology in the game. At least in the game, the way I played it. I was a fucking idiot when it came to hacking and all that shit, dude. There's no way I'd survive that fucking Blackwall shit. Yeah, Johnny would 200% go with alt. Giving him his body is like absurd. I mean, I do want to see the ending of that, but it's absurd. There's no way that would be the ending. This has to be the ending.
You might catch a glimpse of the Crystal Palace, that big-ass space station in which you mere mortals will never set foot. Now, they say the Crystal Palace has the most expensive casinos, the most beautiful women, and some damn breathtaking views. But that's what they say about Night City. Heaven on earth, heaven in orbit. What's the difference to scop-eating dirt sniffers like us? One thing, though, better find yourselves a nice high hill.
What about? God damn it.
Palace gazing. Yep.
Can I save now?
Sir, you denizens of Night City's lower reaches, life has screwed you over yet again. But for all you sitting in the gutter looking up at the smog, here's someone you ain't heard in a while. Johnny.
Why is it not letting me fucking crack the security, dude?
Silverhand. Here's to you, you old bastard, wherever you are.
What the fuck? Where did all my money go? Pan Am! Is that you, Pan Am?
What? Couldn't wait for me?
I didn't want to wake you.
Fuck.
Like, I feel like if they wanted to continue the V story in the next game, it is more than likely possible that you will get, what's it called? Where's my clothes? We ain't wearing this.
Wanna do some Crystal Palace spotting?
To hell with that palace. Is
everything alright? You okay?
No, I'm not okay. Nothing's okay. Fuck.
And I'm presuming in the Rogue playthrough, Rogue dies.
I need air.
Like, because you get her weapon, right? So I'm like guessing there's no way of saving Rogue if you go with her. Which means there's nothing for Johnny in the real world. So even in that playthrough, he'd probably give it back to me. and go with like alt in the
I know one thing.
Again,
This
I don't know. I
fucking
haven't
city.
played those other
I
endings,
will
but I
not
presume.
miss it. I really can't understand it. After all that happened in Mikoshi, you feel no need to leave this shithole? Just leave. Run and never look back. Run away with me.
What would it change if I did leave with you? I only got a few months left anyway.
It would be a few months among people you care about. People who care about you. Unless that's your point. You think the end could be easier? If you were alone?
You know that's not true.
I know this, V. Tomorrow I will be gone. We're breaking camp. We'll leave at dawn.
I'm dying, Pan Am.
Fuck, you think I don't know that? We've talked about—
Wait, let me finish. This last job, it's important. Probably the most important job of my life. And if I can get it done...
You will have finally proven to yourself that you're the best. Something everyone else knows. And you will see how you're addicted to the thought.
No. I'll prove to myself that all this city gave me, or took from me, that it was for a reason.
I understand. I think.
Can you let me do this?
Fuck.
They had a saying in my clan. No goodbyes. Only roads that fork and converge.
Nomads say all sorts of shit.
Speaking of which, you still owe me that story of that guy from Caucas. One who rode in your trunk.
I'll tell you. Someday. Somewhere. If our roads meet again.
Till next time.
I will remember, V. Always.
What the fuck? Where's my fucking jet? Oh my fucking god. Where the fuck's my jet? Wait, what? I came from my... No. Is this? I don't know what's I don't know what's going on here, dude. I'm confused. Okay. I want this one. You want to save these saves, just in case.
Good morning, V. Where shall we zip off to today?
Hang on, need a minute.
Yes, of course.
The afterlife. Head over there.
Absolutely. We'll be taking those special air corridors. Excited as I am. So we should make good time.
Awesome.
My, you look knackered. Hard night?
Difficult few weeks.
Golly, I'm sorry to hear that. Your incursion into Arasaka Tower has given you all respect, unlimited resources. Now for physical ailments. If it helps, I can offer additional services and spa treatments and whatnot. That may be just the thing for your current condition. In fact, I've teamed up with Trauma Team to provide a medical care package. Limited time offer. Safe travels, I call it. You could try it now. What do you say?
How's the sitch in the city?
Arasaka's in a right pickle. An organizational shambles. Its share price has tanked. Public mistrust is at an all-time high. I could go on. Secure Your Soul was to be a mammoth success for Arasaka. It turned into a mammoth curse. They lost all resources related to the program.
Mm-hmm. Promised the rich immortality. Sold them on it. Actually collected engrams and knowledge. A bit for control. For power, I say. In the street? What's the street saying?
Rumors abound, naturally. You're onto something huge with someone even huger backing you. Their resources, yet more huge. Nothing much besides. Arasaka's a mess, trying to rein in the chaos. At any rate, you, the afterlife, you're safe. For some time anyway.
Preem. Just Preem.
I do have to say though, after playing this ending, I don't know if any other ending would like match up to this. Like this seems like the correct ending. Like it is the right ending. For me.
Have a nice day, V.
I mean, I would have stayed with Pan Am though. I don't understand why you just didn't stay with Pan Am. Who cares about all this other shit? But I guess not staying with Pan Am opens him up to relationships in the future. In another game if they decide to bring him back.
Was?
I feel like I'm...
Hey, we good?
Perfect. Your box is ready and waiting.
Who do we have here?
Hey, client here yet?
Yep. Lying in wait.
Oh, this is the blue-eyed dude, isn't it?
Sit down. Let's talk a minute. Before all that swallows you whole. Get you something?
What's the usual?
Nothing for me, thanks.
I get that. Got an important meeting today.
Going up today, Rogue.
Before any big op, and you know this, I'd oil the cogs with a little glass of tequila. Johnny's preferred.
Your ritual?
If this
your
is the
lucky
blue-eyed
underwear?
dude,
Not sure that's my thing.
it's almost
Not
guaranteed
talking about
he'll
luck.
have a way to save V.
Talking about remembering. Remembering Johnny.
Because he was controlling
Which is
things
how
so
I
much.
knew what this was all for.
And also like help
what
Song,
I was doing in this
like
mess.
sew me out of the area.
So
to
mock me all you
sort
want,
out her recovery.
but I, Chumba, drink to you. Be careful up there and good luck. And come back to us. Afterlife's your home now.
Thanks, Rogue.
V. I've long awaited this moment. To look the latest afterlife legend in the eye. I must say, I'm moved.
Happy not to
Guaranteed
disappoint.
you will survive.
Sit.
I can't believe people got suckered into believing this is like the end of it.
Talk to me.
Well, V, Mikoshi was quite the punch. You TKO'd Arasaka, in fact. Brought you eddies, influence around town. But not just that. It meant positive paralysis of Arasaka systems. A few additional hatches opened up. My people rushed in, grabbed what they could.
So it's all systems go for the op.
I have confirmed the intel leaking out of Arasaka. The casino is currently testing a new security system. And it's true. They will be shutting it down briefly today. I believe you'll know how to use that moment.
Having second thoughts? Hope that doesn't mean you want to drop out.
Drop out? At this stage? No. It would make no sense. I'd take a hit. Speaking of which, nobody's ever pulled off a stunt like this. Where I'm from, they'd say it's straight impossible. They'd say you're taking too big a risk. Poetically speaking, flying towards the sun to burn up.
They'd be dead wrong. All of them.
Self-confidence worthy of a legend. Or of someone risking it all. But I sense you know what it's like to lose everything. To fight for one last breath. I see it in you.
This time tomorrow, should have the casino's client data. All of it. Don't forget your side of the bargain.
Oh, I never forget a promise. Good luck.
Right. In position.
Perfect. Almost to the second. My turn. Satellites are down for now. Just got the signal. Signature cloaking activated. Remember, got one shot and one shot only.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
Soon as it starts, there'll be no backing down. No chance at extraction. No chance of survival if anyone notices.
Excellent.
But if this works, you'll gain more than you ever imagined.
Times when I had something to gain are long gone. Now I got nothing to lose.
That's kinda grim. Then again, who am I to judge?
What on earth is going on here? On another suicide mission. This time, take yourself for pride. Something.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Good luck. See you down bottom.
Over and out.
And officially Cyberpunk 2077 ends. And Starfield begins. What Starfield? Obviously, this is not going to be a real mission, but this is clearly teasing what potentially will be the beginning of the next game. And since Blue Eyes is the new fixer. It's almost like teasing that V will survive, or at least potentially will be led to believe that he could potentially survive. Am I wrong? Dude, I mean, what's going on here? Am I fucking stupid here? He goes in with no money, just the 2 pistols in his hand, his Johnny outfit. Dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm shocked that people... I'm shocked that people didn't see this as like the canon ending, dude. This ending makes so much sense to me. Like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to end. Especially considering.
Hey, V, what's up, kid? Been a while since you came to see old Vic. I'll bet your tunes if the afterlife found you a new Major League Ripper, huh? Them swanky downtown fucker shooting chrome out his ass. Am I right? Well, I mean it, kid. Get all you can out of this life. You deserve it. More than anyone I know. But stop by sometime, okay? Next time you're in the neighborhood, we'll talk about old times and I'll take a look at you. Make sure that the new Ripper of yours didn't screw anything up. See you around, V.
Hey, V. Everyone's telling me you're a base gordo now. A big shot, eh? So big you can't call me once a week. Once a month, even. Don't forget where you started. Who you started with, My door's always open to you, V. There's always food on my table. Mi casa es su casa. No se te olvide. Ahí te veo, V. Hey, V! Long time no see. Let me guess, you still the top of your game in all of Night City? Yeah, I left all that. I guess I'm just calling to say thanks. For everything. Wasn't until I'd left everything behind that I realized how depressed I was for all that time. Take it from me, V. If you ever get the chance, just leave. Leave and don't look back. The weight it takes off your shoulders, I can't even describe it. All right, enough lecturing. Take it easy, man. Hey, V! How are things? Weather in the Badlands is pleasant as usual. My cooler melted, it's 90 degrees in the shade, and there's a sandstorm heading straight for us. So, yeah, you're missing out. No, but seriously, we're all getting by. Family never stops growing. Work's always piling up. Sometimes all I wish for is a good night's rest. But oh well. Can't have everything, right, V? You know what I mean. Let me know when you get bored of the city. I'll take you for a nice, long ride. All right, now. Take care, V.
Hello, V. Saul speaking. Heard about something big happening in Night City, with a certain V in the lead role. Don't know what you plan to do now, but just remember, we always take care of our own. And, you're one of us now, V. You're an Aldecaldo. Remember that. Take care of yourself, V. And see you around.
V, hey! Can you hear me? Shit, is this thing recording? Okay, well, all of us have been wondering when you're finally gonna drop by. We can get a barbecue going, knock a few back, do a couple of races, or pay a friendly visit
I
to
like
the
playing the
Raven
male
ship.
though, man. You never had a
Guess
chance
what
as a
I'm
male.
trying to say is, well, Badlands could use a badass like you, V.
I like
I
Pan
don't know
Am,
what you
dude.
got on your plate right now,
Pan Am
but
is
remember, you're welcome out here anytime. All
solid
right, now
lady
take
for
care.
me in the game.
B, hey. So, here's the thing. Couple fellas from the 5th Precinct busted a shop selling illegal iron. Sawed-offs, stun guns, mustard gas canisters. Orders from on up were to blow it all to the ground. But then I thought, well, maybe there's a better way to use all this stuff for a good cause. I still remember what you did for us. For me and Randy. This city needs more people like you. I'm gonna make sure they're equipped. This one's on me, V. See you around.
Judy was cool though. Like the characters and the relationships in this game, they were good.
Before samurai committed to seppuku, they wrote Jisei, a death poem.
Fucking Takamura.
It contained their final thoughts about life, about death. I have read many of them of late. Some were truly works of beauty. Yet, I am not a samurai, so I bid you farewell with simple words. Rot in hell, Xero.
Should never save that fool.
Hey, it's Peralez. V, you're gonna want to hear this. But first, you need to go somewhere no one's listening. Okay, so my wife, Elizabeth, she's in on the whole thing.
Fucking told him, man.
She keeps saying I should look after myself. Tells me to take these pills. Says they're vitamins. Got them analyzed at a lab. And they look okay. But how am I supposed to know if somebody didn't falsify the results? Well, when you get a sec, call me, okay? Oh yeah, and don't forget to delete this message.
Alice. He's fucking...
Hey, V. Listen, I was just thinking about you, so I laid out a quick tarot. I know the reading's not as strong without you here, but we haven't seen each other for so long, and well, one thing led to another. Know what I drew? Strength, the Emperor, and the world. Babe, the world's gonna hear about you. Go and show Night City what you're made of.
Like, V's life is up in the air now. But, like, it's almost guaranteed Johnny is going to be in the next game as a construct or whatever. That he might be able to, like, thing, right? In this ending.
We had to pay the price.
So whether, like, V gets the cure or gets betrayed or, like, can't figure it out. There's question marks there for sure. But it is left significantly more open-ended that... I mean, I presume it depends on the developers how they want to take it, but...
So I knew what life was missing. You lit a flame that consumed my hate. I'm now on
Dude, the game was so fucking good.
reminiscing, but I traded all for
You know, I'll tell you, when the game came out,
we lost everything.
like, I haven't like necessarily looked up the game properly, but wasn't there a previous game that this is based off? That Johnny was the main character in the previous game or something like that? See, if I was playing Johnny, I'd want to play it as a prequel. I wouldn't want to play it as a future iteration of Johnny. I'd want to play Johnny as Johnny. Like where he's kind of that rock star kind of like, and he's gonna go blow up Arasaka Tower. So if ever I wanted to see Johnny's side of the story and play as him, it would be that aspect of him. Like playing Johnny as a future version of V's body and all, dude, that sounds absurd, dude. I mean, dude, I would definitely like a prequel where you could potentially play as Johnny. That would be for sure. You know, the weird thing, okay? is I was watching. Okay, there's two shows. 1 minute. Let me look them up so I don't mess up the names. So there's like animated series and an English animated series. Not like I don't think there was a Japanese made, it was English made, called Pantheon. I was watching Pantheon, and it talks about like this kind of like UI where like human brains get uploaded into the net. Really good. The first season's excellent. The second season kind of like I felt speed runs almost 2 or 3 seasons into one, but it ends pretty nicely. I just feel like the second season could have been like more flushed out if they had more time with the show. That's really worth watching. Pantheon. It's on Netflix, at least that's where I watched it. And then the other one is another Netflix show that they canceled. But man, they cancelled it. It was so good, but it plays off the idea of like people like uploading their like thing, and then they could just re-upload it into different bodies. It's so good. What the fuck was it called? Altered Carbon. That's another. That's like a TV show though, like not a cartoon. But Pantheon is both are like really good. It's hard to hear me. Is this better? Yeah, I don't know if I can change the audio. Yeah, but Pantheon is a really good English anime show that I was literally just watching it before I started this, and then like with the whole like UI stuff, it like just fits so nicely. And then like I said, Altered Carbon, but they didn't finish Altered Carbon, which is so sad, so unfortunate. What was I saying though? Yeah, it's so weird. Like, when this game came out, okay, I had just finished The Witcher, like Witcher 3. Like, I just finished playing it a little while ago. And everyone was, like, just raving about this. And I hadn't followed the Cyberpunk, like, thing because I hadn't played The Witcher until just then, right? So I wasn't tied to all the hype that was Cyberpunk 2077. And when it came out, like, I hadn't pre-ordered it, I hadn't committed to it, and also I wasn't like anything like. And it came out so poorly, dude. It was such a fucking mess, dude. I actually went out of my way to order a disc copy of the PlayStation 4 version of Cyberpunk, and I had it sent like to my aunt and all in the US and all. So I actually have a first edition PS4 version of like Cyberpunk in my closet, sealed, still in its packing. And I bought it as a meme. Like, I bought it as like, dude, this game had so much hype, it's so much potential, and they fucked it up completely. No other game's ever gonna do such a fucking mess, like, be in this state. And it was always a joke game that I bought, because I didn't think they'd ever fix it. Or I didn't think they'd ever fix it to the point where it's worthy, right? Because it was such a mess. I was wrong, though, man. I was so fucking wrong. They absolutely fucking fixed the game. Like, they absolutely fixed the game to, like, a whole nother level. I didn't open that. I've still got it sealed, right? I ended up just buying the Ultimate Edition, like from like locally, like on disc. So that's how I got the DLC and the like main game. So I bought the Ultimate Edition. And now, like, after playing this, dude, that game that's sealed up in my closet that I bought as a meme, as a joke disc for collection, is now like something special, dude. I'm glad they fixed it, dude. Because it just changes, like my perspective of the game now. I'm also glad I waited too, though. I'm glad I didn't jump onto the game that early. I think if I had, I'd have been very upset and just wasted my time. And I'm the type of person who'll never play this game more than once. Like, even this ending, like, I'm reluctant to play the other endings because it's like, dude, how different is it gonna be? All I'm gonna be doing is playing other endings for like a cutscene. But like the true ending in my head is like, dude, this has to be the true ending in my head. So no matter what the other endings are, it's never gonna like hold a candle to what this was, right? So like, I don't even know if I will play the other endings. And like I said, had I played it back then, I would never given it a chance again. I'd have been like, no, this is just garbage, they fucked it up. And that would have been like the remaining like thoughts in my head for the studio that, in all honesty, produced an amazing game. Like, I had just come off Witcher 3 and like loved it so much, right? Like, usually with games like this, where it's this humongous open world and there's just too much shit to do, I find it very frustrating and I don't like it. But both The Witcher 3 and now this were done so well that it brought me into that story like so deep. Like, man, I wanted to do everything in the story. And I want to like dig deeper through YouTube videos to see what I missed because I didn't read all the all the little shards or whatever, like of lore. And there's so much depth to it, right? Dude, I feel so bad for the people that played this when this game launched. Because I don't know if they'll ever fucking realize how good this game actually is. Because of all the like bugs and shit that was there at the time. And I guarantee you, like, most of them probably will never play the game again after that experience, right? They won't give it a replay. And even sadder is those that probably were so upset with the game at its state, probably never bothered giving the DLC a go, the Phantom Liberty DLC, which was insanely good too. Yeah, I know you played at launch, dude. I know you played at launch. But I think the people that could overlook the bugs and all probably got a lot out of the game, even at launch. Because even at launch, the story, all these like little bits of lore and all were there in the game. Like that core component that makes the game so good was all there in the game at launch, I presume, right? But for so many, overlooking all the bugginess would have been very difficult. So the few that got the positive experience, you probably had to overlook a chunky portion of it, right? Of the like bad. Yeah, they really did outdo that. Have you played the DLC, Rook? Did you end up buying the DLC, Phantom Liberty? It's so fucking worth it. It was so fucking good. Like, I mean, even the DLC, like, I felt like the level of choice and the level of kind of like interaction with the world, like based on your choices, this happens and that happens, was so much more flushed out than a lot of the main story quests and stuff like that, and the gigs for sure, right? Like, the gigs was so much more superior in the DLC. I wonder what made them push it out early, knowing that it was so bugged out, dude. Probably like pressure because they were spending so much money developing it. But I mean, what a fuck up that was, man. Because if they waited, and like if this was the game that they pushed out, dude, like the way it is now, it would fucking have destroyed. But yeah, this is why, like, for me, like, in single-player games, like, dude, even though the hype is the highest when the game releases, I always try to wait as long as I can. I always try to wait as long as I can. You'll get it cheaper because they'll be on discount once the games, like, are out for a while. Hopefully you can get the Ultimate Edition so you get all the DLC for a decent price. And all the bugginess and all the garbage that ruins a game or can potentially ruin your playthrough get completely flushed out so it's minimized. Yeah, I mean, as much as I love this game and I've enjoyed it so much, I am happy that I did it now and not then, though. I think you should, Rook. Like, for me, it's hard to replay games. Like, it just, I don't know, like, my attention span, like, makes it difficult to replay games, like single-player games. But I definitely can see a lot of value to replaying this. Like, even with my attention span and, like, struggling with the story aspect of it, I think experimenting with different builds, different weapons, and I mean, for me, I've delved so deeply into, like, each, like, quest, and I've looked at the different outcomes from, like, the YouTube videos and, like, online posts and stuff like that after I completed most of them. Some I cheated, you know. But even if you didn't do all of that spoiler stuff, it would have been more interesting also to, like, delve in the multiple choices that you could potentially make, right? I'm telling you, Rook, if you haven't, man, the DLC's... You never played the DLC. Dude, the DLC is worth it. The DLC is worth it, man, Rook. The DLC is so worth it. Like, what I did with the... So, I was thinking of buying this game on digital. I first looked on the Xbox and the PlayStation, the digital prices for it. And the Ultimate Edition versus the single edition, and then also the DLC price, yeah, is all relatively pretty expensive online, right? And then I checked, like, my local, like, area, like the online stores in my thing for the disc copy, and the disc copy was like half the price of the full price game. Like, it was like, I don't know, like 30 or 40 bucks or whatever, right? 30 bucks, and it was the Ultimate Edition. So I ended up getting, like, if I had bought it on the digital version of it, I would have ended up paying for just, I'd have ended up double paying. I'd have paid double the price if I'd bought the digital and the DLC. So it was either buying the digital copy of just the base game or just buying the hard copy of the Ultimate Edition, which was a no-brainer, right? Way better to get the hard copy, and like I said, was half the price. And it included both. So, like, I guess I'm pretty sure, like, if you just search the digital copy, you'll... So yeah, that's how I ended up getting the Ultimate Edition on the disc, and it was a pretty good deal, and fucking well worth it, dude. Well worth it. Why the fuck do I have gorilla? I already own the gorilla arms. What the fuck? So this puts me just before I meet Hanako. So now you can play the other endings too, right? And yeah, I get all my money back. I didn't find all the tarot cards, man, did I? I guess not. Let's go to apartment building. Dude, send me a message if you live stream it, dude. I'll actually want to jump on whenever I can to watch you play it. I'm actually more interested in seeing how you play out the story, like what choices you make and all that, and how you play it too. Curious.
Huh. What's this?
This is, what's her name?
Who would have thought?
This is the girl from the Phantom Liberty ending. Did I not get any like special weapon or anything? Fuck. Look at my cat. I fucking had this egg the whole time and it never hatched, dude. It never fucking hatched. So this save, I can replay the Phantom Liberty and do the read path. If I do this save. This save, I can portray Song and hand her over to Reed. Which I don't know if I'll bother doing. I think if I side with Reed and then I can play both endings on that itself without doing that. And then I guess I can just play like the other endings from here. I don't need this actual save because I can play the other endings from there itself, right? I didn't keep like whatever. Yeah, I'd still want to watch you stream it on the PC. Dude, I would probably advise not to bother playing it on the PS4. And I don't think the DLC is even available on the PS4, is it? Yeah. Look, dude, if you haven't played the DLC yet, just look if you can get the disc copy of the Ultimate Edition and see how much they're charging for that. Like I said, the disc copy of the Ultimate Edition, where like in my region in India, dude, it was like on discount. It was like half the price. Like it was so cheap. Like I could actually even tell you how cheap it was, dude. It was so cheap, dude. It was so worth it. So fucking worth it. But I could only find like the PlayStation 5 version of it. I couldn't find the Xbox version. Yeah, it's okay. Oh man, I'll tell you. In dollars. Do the conversion. What is this shit? It was like $32.64 for the Ultimate Edition. Full game and DLC. And that was the PS5 version. I'm pretty sure the PC version might be cheaper. if you can find it. I don't know if they sell the PC version of it though. Like I could only find the PlayStation 5 version of the Ultimate Edition in my region. But yeah, it was really good. I don't know, man, though. Like, is it worth playing the other endings? Like, I think the other endings, like, if you're going to keep playing the game, like, I'm tempted, these are the things I'm tempted to, like, clean up in this Cyberpunk, okay? All I've got left right now in the main game and the DLC is the NCPD dispatches. I never bothered doing the NCPD. So I've got a shitload of NCPD things, but all I'm going to do is run there and kill like a bunch of enemies and then loot it up and that's it. Right? I could also buy all the cars, which I probably have more than enough money at the moment to buy all the cars. So I can clean that up, buy all the cars, clear out the NCPD things if I needed to. So my thought process is like, even if I replay the other endings, all I'm getting out of the other endings is loot. Like, is the story so drastically different? Is the cutscene so drastically different if you play the other endings that it makes it worth it? Yeah, that's the thing. It's just the rewards that will be like, the other endings will just legitimately just be the rewards. But the rewards are like, for me to run around doing just the NCPD challenges. Because I've completed all the gigs. There's maybe a few like random side quests that I haven't done. Like, meaning legitimately like the carry side quest. I think there's one more tied to that, like where I have to like protect the Japanese singers from like some stalker. So there might be some random side quests like that. There's no major side quests. All the major side quests are completed. All the major gigs are completed. Legitimately all that's left is the NCPD things and then just purchasing some stuff. So like my thought process is like, I should just watch someone else's endings and see how it plays out. Because the rewards are just not going to be, like, I'll probably never use the rewards from the thing. But if the actual cutscenes are so drastically different in the endings, then it might be worth playing. But like I said, dude, this secret ending, I probably should have saved it for last. Because this one, like in my opinion, is the canon ending. Like for me, it's like, this is the ending. This is the correct way the game should have ended. Like any other ending is sort of like halfway there only. I don't know. I'm going to have to debate. The other thing that I do kind of want to see, but again, I'm like, even like the Phantom Liberty one, the ending that I played out, I just finished the Phantom Liberty ending, and it was to save Somi. Like, I ended up just saving her. And even that, I'm like, yeah, that's probably the way the ending would have gone out, right? I can't imagine. I know the rough details of the other endings, and I can't imagine them being the legit ones, right? See, the other thing that like has got me thinking like why V is very likely gonna survive, right? Is one, like that last mission, the Blue Eyes guy, he's the one who's, helping V, or he's the new fixer for V in the very end game mission, right? That end piece, like cutscene. But he was also the one who helped Somi go to the moon or whatever, wherever she left in the spaceship. She says the guy with blue eyes is the one who like helped me buy this ticket. So he has definitely connections to what is going on with Somi and how she ends up finding the cure. So it is more than likely he will have that potential way of finding what she did and potentially helping V figure out the way he needs to fix his thing. Again, I suspect more than anything, it's not so much like, can V survive? Is more that, oh my God, I'm going to sneeze, but it's going back. I think more the bigger like question mark isn't like, will V survive or not survive and all. It's more to do like, what does, the developers decide how they want to play the next game out. That becomes the bigger question mark, because There's more than enough clues saying V can survive. There's potential. Also, the potential is that he might not. Or there's just as equal like weighting to that, right? I think even more so, Johnny being in the like Black Wall section, very likely potential for him to make at least a guest appearance in the next game, right? He might not be main character, he might not be in your head the whole time, but he definitely could show up, you know? Yeah, dude. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. Dude, I wish you lived closer. I'd lend you my copy if you had a PS5 also. I'd just give it to you. I'd be like, yo, play it. You need to play this. I want to share this game with everyone. But yeah, it's worth it. The DLC is worth it. If not, dude. I know. And also, you'd need a PS5 because I only got the PS5 copy. I know. I need to try to convince my brother to play it, but he'll never play this, dude. This is beyond him. He wouldn't put this much time into the game. Anyway, I think we'll wrap it up. I just had so much fun with this game. Like, it was insane. It was insane. Like, it was so fucking good. And I'm, even though I said I probably should have played the like secret ending last because then it would have like more incentivized me to play the other endings. I'm glad I nutted up and decided to do secret ending first. Just today, I'll tell you, man. Just today, I was looking up. The one thing I looked up, I was like, how hard is the secret ending? And I was looking at all the posts. It's so fucking hard. The guys one-shotted me and all. And I was fucking sweating bullets, man. I was like, oh my fucking lord. It's going to be so brutal. It wasn't bad. I played it safer. Like, because like people were saying it's so hard and all. I played it safe when I was doing the gunfights. I wasn't being so ballsy. Like, I didn't like... I'd gotten to such a tank level, dude. And like so OP'd. Like, by the leveling up and completing everything. Like, I was often not even bothered with the gunfights anymore. It had gotten to the point where, like, the gunfights were a joke, right? But I played it extra safe because I was, like, worried that I'd die and then have to redo it again. But it wasn't as bad. I mean, playing it safe was the smart bet, though. I could have probably, like, screwed up. And the Atom Smasher part, I was definitely watching my health there at times instead of being as aggressive as I'd like. The one time that got me scared with the Atom Smasher one was when the reinforcements came. And it wasn't Atom Smasher, but it was like the tank enemies on the bottom that kept on melting my like health really fast. And I didn't realize they were there. And then when I realized they were there and I took them out, then I was like, okay, this is done. It's done. but yeah, I think I'd have been stressed out had I not done the secret ending first because, like I said, it would have been in the back of my mind. How hard is this? Am I going to succeed? Is it going to be painful? Now that it's over, it's also sort of like, I don't know if I want to do the other ones because they'll just be kind of more just cutscene for me and not actual difficulty. Like, I'll tell you the one thing. I wish I had the balls to do this, okay? But I don't. But I actually wouldn't mind doing a playthrough. Like, in my head. Again, I probably will never do this. But if I ever replayed Cyberpunk, I'd like to do a playthrough where I don't chrome up. I don't put the, like, chrome into me. Like, the cyber mods into me. I completely, like, I'll do everything to get my health up. I'll do like, or at least I'll keep it very minimal. I don't know how it would depend. I'm confused by it. But theoretically, I would like to have done a playthrough without any of the like things. Any of the like cyber like modifications. And seen how that played out. But I don't know. I don't really have the balls to do a whole replay of that method. I don't know, like, I ended up playing it on hard difficulty, and it was actually it wasn't a bad difficulty. I don't know if I'd want to do it like, I'm not like stupid, like, well, I'll do very hard, no cyber things. I'd probably just stick with hard on it. But if ever, that would be an interest to me. It wouldn't be to like, oh, I want to try a Sandevis stand build, or I want to try like a katana only ninja build and all. It's not that. The one playthrough that is tempting me of replaying it is like go no cyberware. Go no cyberware, but you know, get some good weapons, build up your health and armor however you can best, and see how that plays out. That would be the most tempting. But again, I don't know. I just don't replay games too much. I was also tempted. At least I was like, oh, maybe I should just remove it all for the end match and all. But because I was sweating bullets because I read those posts, everyone saying how hard the secret ending was. I was like, no, we better go in fully decked. Otherwise, I'll fucking get slaughtered. Which I probably would have. I probably would have gotten slaughtered if I tried to do secret ending without any cyberware. I don't think that would have gone too well in my first attempt. Maybe if I did multiple attempts, I'd be able to get through it. But first attempt, no chance. Anyway, that's it. Had so much fun. Might take a break tomorrow and not stream anything, or stream something else. And then I'll decide whether I want to come back to Cyberpunk to see alternate endings playthroughs. Might not happen. I'm definitely going to jump on tonight and watch other people's views on the other endings to see how those play out. And then I'll decide whether I want to actually do another playthrough, not another playthrough, just ending playthrough, like to see the other endings. I don't think that'll happen though. I think I'll be just satisfied watching, you know, other people show what happened and talk about it, as opposed to me trying to play it out and act like I understand what's going on. I'm pretty satisfied with the way I played this game through. I did do spoilers for some decision making and all for sure. But as far as like the choices made and the ending result, I was pretty happy to see how it ended. The way it would have been the correct choice that I'd have preferred the way to end it as. Well, I did cheat to make sure I got the ending I wanted to get. Little bit. Not all my decisions were like cheated, where I looked up what the correct choices were to be done. I mean, for the secret ending, I definitely followed the like text dialogue during the chipping in for Johnny. I wouldn't have necessarily made all the right calls there if I hadn't followed the directions. But it was worth it. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my streams if you haven't already. And if this is the end of Cyberpunk, as far as my streams go, it was one hella good ride. And I don't know how people's experiences were because I avoided it when the game launched, but my experience now, this game's brilliant. Well worth the time invested now. Take care. Bye. You know, I'm going to be watching YouTube lore videos now for the next few days on this game, just so I understand every little lore and hidden secret and all that. Been trying to wait and finish this game as quickly as I can so I can dig and delve as deep as I can into the YouTube Cyberpunk 2077 lore content.